Apparently, Ghostface Killer of the Wu-Tang Clan is a deadbeat dad, according to his son, Infinite Cole. Infinite Cole went to Instagram and released a long statement. I'm just going to read the statement. I have never been the type to go online and talk about my personal life, my family, or my emotions. He says, however, today I'm giving an inside look into my broken heart because I'm feeling more lost and hopeless than I ever have been. The real Ghostface Killer, I didn't really want to do this, but at this point, I'm tired of keeping quiet to save your reputation. I'm tired of the pain. My heart has been aching and longing to be loved by you, my father, for way too long. So since you are unreachable, perhaps this will get your attention. I haven't had a full conversation with you or seen you in over 15 years. You haven't once tried to reach out to me to see how I'm feeling or how I'm doing. I have messages that literally show me reaching out to you and receiving no response for over a decade. The legend that you all love, Ghostface Killer, is the full definition of a deadbeat. Dad, you let us live without light, gas, or even communication from you for years. You have all this coin, yet you allowed my uncles to clean up your mess. I have lived in a shelter for almost a year in 2020 during COVID, and you haven't reached out once to help me or to see if I was even alive. Your daughter is mentally ill, and you haven't even come to make sure she's okay or even get her help. You do not give a damn about your children, and it's about time to lay this on the table. Growing up, your cold shoulder made me scared of not only myself, but of the world. I was never comfortable around you or my brothers when I was a kid, but at least my brothers grew to accept me on their own. I felt unprotected my entire life, and I couldn't even fully chase my dreams because I was so afraid of who I was, and I just kept trying to make everyone happy and be someone I wasn't, even though it was obvious I was pretending. For many years, you made me hate myself until I developed the courage to snap the F out of it and realize that there was nothing wrong with me. But there's everything wrong with you. I can't even say you're a deadbeat to me because I'm gay, because you're a deadbeat to all of your kids, some more than others. But he says some more than others, but what I've been seeking is the answer as to why. Is it because your father turned his back on you? Why do you love everyone but your kids? It's backwards, it's ugly, it's hurtful, and it's humiliating. I'm tired of you ignoring us. I'm tired of you acting like we don't exist. I'm tired of you putting everyone else on but your kids. What makes this even more of a shame is the fact that you now have grandchildren and can make up for all of your lost times with us, and you still choose not to. This makes no sense. For the people reading this, I really want y'all to understand I'm not looking for attention or sympathy from anyone. I'm looking for attention from my father, the one who brought me into this world. Why have kids if you're not going to take care of them? Daddy, we need you. Not your money, but your heart, your attention, your love. I hope you change your ways and realize that you have some beautiful and talented children out here with deep voids in their hearts because you have been missing. You've ghosted us for far too long. Now, that is from his son, and I didn't put the picture on this because when I put it on my TikTok, it made people go wild because he is gay and he is feminine presenting. But that should not matter. That is your child. And people were like on my TikTok page excusing it because, of course, he would disown his gay son. But what about the other kids that aren't gay? If he's actually a deadbeat to all of them too. And then the next excuse was, well, what did the mom do? Yes, excusing deadbeats is never going to be okay with me. All right. If y'all want to read some of these comments, I'll link my TikTok links so you could just read all of the comments for yourself and just see the pathology of these people shifting blame to the mothers of the children or to the children or just whatever, just away from the sperm donors is atrocious. So here is a video of me giving some of it, but there are hundreds of comments on this, hundreds of comments on this on these two posts. So go ahead, click into it. It'll be in the description on this post. I made a post about Ghostface and the fact that his son aired him out as a deadbeat. And so I got so many of these comments like here. See, what we're not going to do is listen to one side of the story, then condemn a man without knowing the entire story. There were several of these kind of comments. But let's get into some more. Need to hear both sides first. How do you expect someone to be a dad when he wasn't raised by a dad? So if that's the case, why are you having babies if you cannot be a dad? He knew he was not raised by his dad. This was not the way to reach out to his father. I understand his pain, but there are better ways besides public inclusion of personal family values. How? This man showed text messages where he was trying to reach out to his dad and his dad ignored him. Why do grown people feel that their parents are still responsible for them? Once you graduate from high school or turn 18, my money is my money. So basically, just forget that you were abandoned because you turned 18. So Cedar Grove says, so many dads out here like that. And then the next person says, you don't know your partner will be a deadbeat until they become a deadbeat. That makes sense. But then the next person says, if dude already has kids and he's not holding down and he can't manage life well, or maybe he just said he doesn't want kids and he has no interest. All a bunch of excuses from G Walla or Gwala. Nothing but excuses. No accountability for these sperm donors to have some accountability for where they put their sperm. G. Gwala went on to say, man, I don't know, because women would knowingly deal with the dude who has multiple baby moms, then become one, then complain. Like, I don't know what you thought. Number one, this is from the perspective of the child, not the woman. So at some point, people do grow up. Children do grow up. So they knew who was around. They know who was around and helping out. It's not about the moms anymore. And then Jay Measy said the jump off popped up pregnant, just popped out pregnant. She didn't do any, he didn't do anything. And he was never invested on that level. Hard to hear, but true. Putting family business to the masses will never be cool to me. But that's the problem. Putting the business out there, not being a deadbeat. Airing the dirty laundry is the problem, not abandoning your children. So this is the reason why things will never change, because people do not even want to talk about what the problems are. Talking about the problems, that's the problem, not the problems though. Go to therapy. That's how this person is just writing it off. Go to therapy. People don't care. This is men writing off other people. This is men. This is the reason why people don't care about male issues, because